Hello, brothers and sisters. It's your brother, the Hurricane, Universe Soul Being. This right here, I'm gonna do this video in parts, and some of my brothers wanted me to go ahead and start getting into the Great Mother concept and cosmic egg and how we see the universe as a earther who knows that we live on an infinite flat plane. All right, which is stationary. All right, now this is how I see it. Okay, the ancients spoke of this. Also, a brother that I know who pretty much put me on game. Actually, two brothers rather. One pretty much breaking down the Great Mother. All right, and shout out to the homie bro Sanchez. And then as far as the concept of the cosmic egg, shout out to the brother Kenny Martin. This right here is my understanding, all right, my perspective and how I see it, okay? And I definitely subscribe to these two because, you have to go ahead and, you have to go ahead and have your own thinking, all right? You got to think for yourself and have your own perspective and concept, all right? So this is what I got so far. When it comes down to it, this would be the flat earth ring map. This is your North Pole, all right, sitting right there smack in the middle. And these are the rings or planes of existence, all right? The different realms, okay, or different realities, all right? Now, this is right here is from a top view down. This would be basically the God's eye view. Now, of course, not, I'm just calling it the God's eye view, but basically the creator's view, all right? This right here would be a view of what we just seen, but from the side view. If you was looking at this from the side, all right? I didn't do the bottom half yet. We'll get to that in the second video. I just want to focus on how we put these two models into a masculine and feminine combination or pairing, all right? Or look at it as the parents, okay? How one would be basically Mother Nature and the other would be Father Time, all right? Now, coming from me, the energy, or should I say the consciousness that has been spun around, moved around, the spirit, the soul, okay, I feel like that is the masculine aspect, all right? That's the great father. To me, the great mother would be basically the earth, Mother Nature. Mother Nature and Father Time. Father Time is the one who basically builds and destroys, builds back up, all right? When the energy that just keeps on going, just go, go, go. When it comes to Mother Nature, she's the one that's stationary. She's the one that basically brings the consciousness in and out of existence. You see what I'm saying? The portal, you see what I'm saying? The grounding, all right? So basically when the consciousness is out, you can call it as basically the seed, all right? Consciousness being the masculine, being the sperm, all right, is being brought down, okay, being shot, because this right here would be the North Pole / wormhole. This would be the light, the beam, all right, which comes from the top down. Beaming light, which would be consciousness, you see what I'm saying, your spark or your soul, and which is being planted as a seed down here in Mother Nature, all right, to grow into its own tree. You see what I'm saying, with its own body and what have you, all right? To me, this is very simple. And to me, what they've done is they're trying to trap that. If you think about how they weaken us and how they lower us, it's keeping us bounded to this reality or to a specific reality. Because how I look at it, once we boom out, once we leave this reality, all right, it depends on, to me, this right here is basically, these different planes of existence to me are basically learning planes, or if you want to call it classes, there you go, okay, schools of study, all right, but in a cosmic way. So we come down here to gain what we need to gain energy-wise, so then hopefully our energy boosts up or basically boost up, okay, to where you get energized enough to boom into another reality. And then you get then planted, all right, into this realm or reality, all right? And to me, this is why you have the concept of parents, and then you have the concept of a grandmother, grandfather, okay? Think about why they call it the grand. Grand as in being, the age or whatever. If you think about them words, the words grand and great, they have nothing to do with age. Okay, they literally have nothing to do with age. If you think about the word grand, it just means basically a magnificent size, or a certain, it has to do with size. You see what I'm saying? Grand, on a grand scale, what have you. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with the word great. You see what I'm saying? The word great is pretty much the same thing. It has to do with, the whole greatness, you see what I'm saying, of it all. You know what I'm saying? What's the big significance or, giving them a lofty position. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Grand and great to me, these are why we call our grandparents that. I'm gonna show you why we call them that. Okay, it's not because of their size. You're looking at the size of them. You can call them grand or let's sum it up. Big mama. Let's sum it up. Okay, big mama, big daddy. All right. When it comes to big mama, she's the one who sees over all. She would be what we call, to me, the boundaries of the sky. This is the why we can't go past a certain atmosphere within the sky, because great mama, this is the inlining, okay, of great mama, big mama. This is big mama right here. This is her belly, y'all. We are living within a system, okay? We are living within Mother Nature, all right? And then once you go outward, the further outward you go, you see, that's to me the grands, the grandmothers. And then you go further outward, and you have your great grandmother, as in size. You understand? Because they get bigger in size the further you go out. Shout out to the homie Sanchez, because when it comes down to it, it's also like a ripple effect. Same type of deal. Ripple effect, not only going upward, but going outward. And I feel like this is why they have us contained, and this is why they put that cap over our dome, or they have a synthetic matrix, a synthetic way of living, or basically how you have, Mother Nature, we call everything natural. This is a synthetic form and way of life. It keeps us trapped, keeps our souls trapped here in this plane of existence, to where we don't boom outward to the next and experience, you see what I'm saying, a more lofty life, better life, what have you. You see what I'm saying? A grander life, to where you get to meet your grands, your great grandmothers, your grandfathers, what have you. This right here, same thing with the great grandfather, all right? He booms outward as well. You see how he keeps on? It never stops. I think that we're meant to keep on expanding our minds and our consciousness, because that expands our questioning, okay, and makes us venture outward more. I feel like we're meant to be explorers, and we're meant to venture outward. If you think about it, the more we venture outward, y'all, we then create more planes of existence. We're going to expand outward as the mind expands. You see what I'm saying? As the consciousness expands, then your sense of questioning expands. You want to wander off. You want to journey outward. And I feel like this is what the ancients have done. You see what I'm saying? They were explorers because they were free thinking, free-minded, open-minded. And not only that, they used the universe. Yeah, they used the influences of the stars. You see what I'm saying? And that's what led them outward and expanded their mind, which expanded, the world, which then they were able to go into different realms, different worlds. I think it's all through the consciousness, y'all. It's all through the spirit, where the spirit is willing to go, or where they are allowing it to go. Because right now we're being controlled. I think back then it wasn't as controlled as it is now. You see what I'm saying? Because right now it keeps our spirit dormant. So I'll get into a part 2, y'all. I didn't went too long, but hey, peace, love, and light. This is just how I see it, and this is my way of thinking, my perspective. All right, you gotta have your own, y'all. All right, think for yourself. All right. Peace, love, and light, my brothers and sisters. Holla.